Welcome to the Wealthiest, where you will learn the ins and outs about the world's elite, how they live and how they spend their accumulated wealth. Let's get started. There are a few celebrities that have impressive automobile collections, including Jay Leno, Jerry Seinfeld, and the late Paul Walker, but there is one individual whose collection makes these celebrities look like novices. Hassanal Bolkiah is that individual. Born on July 15, 1946, Hassanal Bolkiah ibni Omar Ali Saifuddien has served as Brunei's 29th and present Sultan and Yang di-Pertuan since 1967, as well as its Prime Minister since the country gained its freedom from the United Kingdom in 1984. One of the few ultimate kings remaining in the world is him. As of right now, the Sultan is both the world's longest reigning monarch and the longest-serving heads of state, having surpassed Queen Elizabeth II of the United Kingdom after her passing in 2022. The Sultan's Golden Jubilee, which commemorated his 50th year on the throne, was held on October 5, 2017, the day before his 66th birthday. According to sources, the Sultan of Brunei has 7,000 vehicles, and these aren't your typical family sedans. Hey, it's great to be the king. Time to take a trip in the garages of the Sultan of Brunei. Start your engines. The Sultan collects automobiles by Aston Martin, Bentley, Ferrari, Lamborghini, Mercedes, Porsche, and Rolls-Royce, to mention a few. About this car collection, Hassanal Bolkiah is renowned for leading an extravagant lifestyle made possible by his enormous wealth, which is estimated to be $28 billion at the moment this video was written. He is indeed the boss, and boy lives as such. The lowest overall number of automobiles that Mr. Bolkiah has locked up has been 2,000, but stories have ranged from 2.5 million to even up to 7,000 vehicles being seen by journalists. He has one of the most spectacular automotive collections in the entire globe. How does the number come to be so different? When someone like a reporter does get an opportunity to look around, they don't sure if they viewed all of the cars or just a particular warehouse, because so few individuals outside of the Sultan's family and tight circle have actually seen the collection. Additionally, the Sultan himself might not even be aware of everything he has hidden away, as many of the automobiles were purchased by his brothers, nephews, and sons. In fact, it is said that his youngest brother, Prince Jeffrey, who also served as the finance minister, bought the major portion of the collection. This collection is surrounded by mystery, folks, but we've got some information about it that has been revealed that is likely to leave your jaw on the ground. Keeping all these purchase decisions in the family may very well be the reason why there is no official paper trail of precisely what was purchased when and for how much. Who bought the cars? First of all, records reveal that Prince Jeffrey spent an astounding $475 million at Rolls-Royce, only one of the dealerships where the royal family purchased its automobiles. In the Sultan's collection, there are about 380 Bentleys, 550 Ferraris, and 600 Rolls-Royces. These astronomical figures result from the fact that it was typical for the Sultan to collect a certain kind of vehicle, that he would buy numerous examples of the same model. If the warehouse contains as many as 7,000 vehicles locked away, there'd be 20 miles of bumper-to-bumper traffic. Reports estimate the collection's value at $5 billion, which makes sense given that the Sultan was a fan of only the finest automobiles, and those add up quickly. Black on black appeared to be the Sultan's color scheme of choice, but so many times cars would be purchased in the hundreds, all in the same color. The Sultan and his family experienced financial difficulties a few years ago, and what was once a completely air-conditioned, well-maintained facility is now a steamy employee-free warehouse. This is when the tragic story of this collection takes a turn. The vehicles are reportedly losing their luster gradually, and assuming that all other components are in working order, every vehicle would need to have new seals and hoses installed, until additional reports of the collection's current condition include stories of melting steering wheels. In total, the cars haven't received proper maintenance for about 18 years. What we're basically saying is that this collection is there to stay, and if you're wondering whether you could buy some of the vehicles off the Sultan's hands, we hope you prefer right-hand drive cars and are willing to own the cars exported out of the nation. Our favorite rides inside the collection. Okay, we get your motivation for visiting. You want to learn about some of the craziest, top-of-the-line rides that are currently gathering dust in the Sultan's collection. But don't worry, we've got you covered. Here is a list of our favorite rides discovered there, along with their prices. The Sultan owns a Ferrari F40, of which just 1,300 were ever made. Although it was initially priced at $400,000, collectors frequently acquired it for over $1 million, and the Sultan made it difficult for them to do so by purchasing several. Next, we'd like to show you the Sultan's 1991 BMW Nazca M12, a concept car with a V12 engine producing 295 horsepower and a top speed of 180 miles per hour. However, because it was a concept car, there weren't any for sale, but the Sultan ordered one from BMW, and this roadster is now valued between $1.1 million and $3 million. The Sultan's Lamborghini Huracan is likely to draw attention, in part because it is so uncommon. Only 791 people have one of these stunning $81,028 vehicles. It is rumored that the Sultan's is gray, but we'll have to verify that the next time we are welcomed to his storehouse. Another show car owned by the Sultan is his Ferrari Mythos. It may come as no surprise that the Sultan owns two of these automobiles that are not available for purchase by the general public. This sports car has a top speed of 180 miles per hour, and since it was manufactured in the 1980s, we can provide you with a comparable price because finding the actual price is nearly impossible. It should be fine to use a 1989 Porsche 911, which can be had for between $84,980 and $239,000. We have yet another Ferrari for you. This time it's the Ferrari F50. Only 349 of these were ever made, and it has a 4.7-liter V12 engine with 514 horsepower and a top speed of 201 miles per hour. If you want one, be prepared to pay for it. They cost $480,000. Wow, this is a car you rarely come across unless you are wandering through the Sultan's collection. It is a LeBlanc Marabout, which costs $765,000. It is a supercar that is road legal, has a 4.7-liter V8 engine that produces 700 horsepower and can reach high speeds of 230 miles per hour. Rolls-Royce Phantom II Continental Star of India, the Sultan's most famous vehicle, saying that the Sultan went all out by covering the automobile in gold, which naturally increased its price to $14 million, is an understatement. We'll finish up with the Sultan's Dur 962 Le Mans, which cost $853,000. But man, is it worth the investment? It has a 3-liter twin turbocharged engine that produces 730 horsepower and has a top speed of 251 miles per hour. Well, that pretty much concludes our discussion on the Sultan's automobile collection. I hope you enjoyed watching this film on the Sultan of Brunei's incredible automotive collection. Don't forget to mention which car you like best and why in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and spread this video in your circle too. Thank you.